So if you guys have fine textured, wavy hair that ranges from 2A to 2C, this video is for you. In fact, I always thought that I had type 1 hair or maybe 2A until I moved to a more humid city. So in this video, I'm gonna show you my wavy hair tutorial, how I sort of took some stuff from the curly hair, kept some stuff from my old routine until I could mesh it to find the sort of like perfect middle ground to get waves for fine textured hair defined. So between now and the end of this video, I'll be transforming this sort of mess that I got going on and show you guys how I went from this to this. But before we move on, if you guys have not joined my community for men's hair growth and beard growth, mannered mains, definitely come on over. It's a free app where you can download on the App Store or the Google Play Store. You can connect with other guys who are on their hair beard growth journey. You get tons of evidence-based content where we reference studies and we give video courses all for free. And you can discover your hair type with our free hair type quiz. We recently just passed 20,000 downloads. I'd love it if you guys come and join the family too, but let's move on to the tutorial. So the first thing I'm gonna do is wash and condition my hair. Now, I use a ton of different shampoos and conditioners all the time, but the one I find myself coming back to most often is Formulate, which is a company that makes custom shampoo and conditioner specifically for your hair type. Now, I've also tried Pros, which is another company that makes custom shampoo. They didn't really work for me, unfortunately. My hair came out super dry and frizzy after using them. When I tried to reach out to the customer service to sort of get things tweaked and fixed, it took a long time to get a response. So I just sort of gave up and I went back to Formulate because they've been working super well for me. I get really nice results from their products and they've been very attentive with their customer service, which is a huge plus for me. You can do everything right in their app, which I love. And by the way, guys, this video is not sponsored by Formulate. I'm just sharing my opinion and my experience that I've had with the two custom shampoo brands that I've tried. But this shampoo and conditioner from Formulate is designed to add volume to my fine textured hair, sort of help fight grease. As you can see, my scalp's kind of greasy right now because it tends to get oily, especially because I exercise so often. And it's also formulated to help define my waves a little bit more. So I will leave a link in the description for you guys to go and check out Formulate as well. First thing I'm gonna do is shampoo my scalp only for about 60 to 90 seconds and rinse that out. And then I'm going to condition my hair from mid-root to ends. And I'm also going to use this time to brush my hair. So I no longer brush my hair when it's dry since it destroys the curls and leaves me with a frizzy mess. So now I will use my tech brush and brush my hair while it's damp, preferably with some conditioner still in my hair to help give it some slip. And you can even use it to spread the conditioner. And the reason you should brush wavy hair when it's wet is because dry curls give your hair much greater combing force when trying to comb through it, which damages and breaks your hair more. It also destroys the curls that you want to keep intact. While wet hair is more vulnerable technically, the lack of curls when your hair is wet gives you much less combing force than you would have if it were dry. So it's always better to detangle curly hair when it's wet or damp. I find when I wash my hair, the shower is just the best way to do it. So after brushing, I might add, a tad bit more conditioner just to make sure I have from mid-roots to ends all covered. Then I'm gonna let my hair condition for 5 minutes. So what I do is I wrap my hair up in a little ball and I just let it sit on top of my head while I continue to wash the rest of my body. And after about 5 minutes pass, I will rinse it out. Step 2, I'm gonna get out of the shower and wrap my hair in the microfiber turban for 10 to 15 minutes till it's no longer soaking and dripping and it's just damp. Moving on to step 3, this is the curl cream. Because I have fine textured hair, most of the curl creams on the market are too heavy for me. And type 3, type 4 hair need a lot of hydration and moisture, and most of the curl creams out there are formulated for those hair types. But they're a little too heavy in the oils and butters for my fine, lightweight hair. My hair gets weighed down really easily. I had to search for a lightweight curl cream that's designed for fine textured hair and wavy hair, and I found the perfect one from Bumble and Bumble. It's called their Light Defining Cream, and it's specifically made for fine, medium, wavy hair. And I will take about a nickel-sized amount and really emulsify it all over my hands. This part is really important. You want to make sure to not only spread it out on your palms, but also on the back of your hands as well. And when it's spread evenly on the front and the back of your hands, this allows you to spread it more evenly through your hair. This way, you're not getting large clumps of product in one area and little to no product in other areas. You're spreading it evenly all over your hair. So after you spread it all over the front and back of your hands, start to apply it to your hair from mid-root to ends. If you want, you can put a little bit near the roots, but I tend to not add too much product there. I tend to have a greasier scalp and I just don't want to add any more oils than necessary to my roots. But from this point on, what you're going to do is scrunch your hair from the ends upward several times. You're going to repeat this motion for about 2 to 3 minutes. You're basically just trying to activate the product and get these waves to set in place. So step 4, you actually have 2 options. You can do a heatless method or you can do the blow dryer with the diffuser option. For the heatless method, what I would typically do is just let my hair air dry naturally and then have my wife braid my hair and then sleep with that braid overnight. And then when you wake up in the morning and take that braid out, you're gonna have a lot of waves. Although I do find that the waves don't last as long throughout the week with the heatless method, but if you just want to avoid using a blow dryer, that's one thing you can do. But if you really want to activate your waves a lot more, option 2, the diffuser, is key. It's a little more time consuming, but totally worth it. So what you're gonna do is you can buy a universal diffuser attachment for any blow dryer on Amazon. They're not expensive at all, but these attachments do a great job of spreading the heat out so you're not blowing heat directly on one area for too long. So it's really non-damaging, and just to take even more precaution, I put it on low heat and low or medium fan speed. Now, if we were in a salon with a professional stylist, they would probably section out your hair, diffuse each section evenly, really take their time with the details, but I don't have time for all that. I just want to diffuse it as fast as possible. So we're just going to take our hair with the curl cream in it and start diffusing. So what you're going to do, take the blow dryer and you're going to gather up all of your hair and you're just going to basically put it into the diffuser area. And you're going to start doing the scrunch method, but while applying heat. So you're going to push up with the blow dryer and diffuser, scrunching your hair upward while applying heat to those waves. And the heat is going to basically set those waves even more and activate the product. And you can do this until your hair is totally dry. That could take anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how high the heat is. Or I usually just diffuse my hair for maybe 15 minutes and then let it air dry the rest of the way. And then finally, the last step is optional. If you deal with frizz quite a bit, you can finish off your styling with this JVN conditioning mist, which I love to use because it's really lightweight and it won't weigh your hair down at all. And after all that is dry and it's air dried, this is the final result. This is what it looks like when it's totally dry. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm going to leave a link in the description to all the products. And if you get great results from this method too, I'd love it if you went and posted in the Mannered Mains community so you can check it out. You can join us on our Facebook group, Mannered Mains, or again, download our free app on the App Store and the Google Play Store. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.